Hello, Cancer. This is Lisa with Heart of Inspiration, and I'm here for your December 2020 general reading. This is going to be for Cancer Sun, Moon, and Rising, December 2020. Well, Cancer, we got some interesting things going on in December globally, right? Or for the collective in general. In just a few short days, we're going to have that solar eclipse new moon on the 14th in Capricorn. And then the very next week, we're going to have Saturn and Jupiter conjunct in 1 degree Aquarius, actually less than 1 degree. They both just enter into the sign and they conjunct immediately with the moon in Pisces. So there's a lot of portals and, ascensions and light codes and all these sorts of fabulous, wonderful spiritual things happening all at the same time. It is a little harrowing, right? It is a lot of energy rolling around, and I'm sure you, my fellow Cancerians, are feeling it. So let's get to the tarot. Now, we're going to move back a little bit. So what we've got here is I've got two oracle decks like I tend to do. On this side here, we do have the Sacred Destiny Oracle. And on this side over here, we are working with the Work Your Light Oracle. And then in the middle, we'll pull some tarot, and that is my tried and true trusted Thelema deck. So let's pull our first card. Can I get one card for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising? This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Potential. Do I have two? Okay, that's one. Potential is what I have here. So from the Sacred Destiny, what Spirit wants us to hear. So let's pull this out and pull this out. Got these lovely little poinsettias just kind of not wanting to play. Here we go. All right, so we've got potential on that side, and let's see what we're going to get on the right side from the Work Your Light. So one card, please. Sun, Moon, and Rising for Cancer for December 2020. Sun, Moon, and Rising, Cancer, December 2020. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Cancer, what these two oracle cards are definitely telling me just immediately, without pulling any tarot, without pulling any punches. These cards are saying, quite frankly, it is time for us to begin to not only recognize but realize our potential as light beings, our potential as light workers, our potential as star seeds, realize our potential as spirits, spiritual beings that are here incarnated having a human experience with a purpose. I think we leave that part out, that we're here doing this for a purpose. We're not just here kind of playing. We're not just here just kind of pussyfooting around. We're not just here just kind of willy-nilly doing what we wish, but we are in fact here for a purpose and a plan. And it's time for us to begin to walk in and realize and live in our full potential. But however, what we've been doing is we've been letting other people and their energy kind of overrun us. We are not setting up proper boundaries so that we can do our own healing. We can continue on our own ascension path. We can continue on our own awakened journey into being the individual light worker, light being, light soul, and allowing our light to shine and doing the level best that we are meant to do. We can't do that. Why? Not because for lack of trying, but because of the fact that we are not setting proper boundaries. So we're taking on empathically other people's stuff to the point where it's almost impossible for us to do our own work because we're so focused on everybody else. Now, we are the nurturers, and we are, right? That's who we are. We're the mothers of the zodiac and the nurturers and so on and so forth. However, there comes a time, and I can say this as a mother of 3 grown children. They're adults. There comes a point in time where I'll always be their mother, but I don't need to be the constant and consistent nurturer. And you have to still maintain your individuality and your sense of who you are, even through motherhood. You cannot lose sense of self being a wife or a mother, or working a job or doing whatever. You cannot lose your sense of self. You must always keep that. Because if you don't keep that, if you wake up one day and you're like, oh my gosh, I've been so-and-so's girlfriend, so-and-so's wife, so-and-so's mama, so-and-so's auntie, so-and-so's whatever, all my life, so-and-so's daughter, for forever. And now you look up one day and you're like, and who am I? Who am I? So we absolutely have to remember, even as the mothers of the zodiac, that doesn't mean that we are going to sit here feeding them, feeding everybody, nurturing everybody, wiping everybody's snotty nose, taking care of everybody's cough. Oh, you sick? Oh, they hurt your feelings? Like, we can't keep doing that. We're not here to like continue to spray Bactine and put Band-Aids on everybody's scraped and skinned knees while we're sitting here with a broken foot because we don't have our own foundation set. Get your healing, Cancer, so that you can move on into your potential. Recognize that there are just some people, I feel like I've been saying this now for 9 signs. There are some people that are just not coming with you. They're not coming. They can't come. It is an impossibility. They are not meant to be on your journey with you. There is no more nurturing. There's not enough nurturing in the world for you to do that's going to help them. And what you are doing is you're hindering yourself because they're interfering in your growth. Coming towards us in this month, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising is the energy of the Sun. It's all good. Brighter days are on the horizon. What energy are we bringing to the table this month? 6 of Swords. Could be some travel involved for some of us, but I feel like we traveling light. In other words, we're shedding other people's garbage. We're shedding. The leaves have fallen. Okay? Obstacle, 3 of Cups. Are there too many cooks in the kitchen? Are you unwilling to celebrate? Let's see what's going on here. What's going to help us is us being ourselves. The Chariot. This position is the energy that could present an issue for us or an obstacle. That is the energy that's going to assist us in overcoming that. And outcome or advice. Let's get that last card here, please. Temperance. Sagittarian energy. How appropriate. Hang on one second now. Why is the Sun here? I really feel like there's brighter days coming in, and we know that our potential is here. Like, we see it, and we see those brighter days. We see what's possible, right? And we're at total peace with it. We know that if we move into those spaces and in those places, we're going to find total peace. And here we are with the Moon. All secrets are going to be revealed to us. We have 2 major arcana cards. It's fated and destined. The secrets to how you're going to get to your promised land, if you will, are on the way. You just got to open up yourself and open up your mind and open up your heart and close your spirit off and set boundaries with people that are just energy vampires and sucking the life out of you. Why is the 6 of Swords here? What are we walking away from? What are we leaving here? 7 of Pentacles. There's been relationships that you've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for there to be something coming from it. You've invested so much into it, and you've seen these little bits of pieces of glimpses of grandeur. There are some things that you've been putting all your eggs in those baskets, and only one of them has become a chick. Okay? Only one of them actually got fertilized. That's some of us. Others of us, we've been investing, and we're finally seeing the fruits of some of that labor. So now we're finally ready to go towards it and not withhold our own success. Yep, here we go with the Three of Pentacles. So there's going to be, for some of us, some commissioning of work, people coming in and investing in us investing in ourselves. And for those of you that need to leave those ratchet relationships alone, y'all gonna figure it out too this month. Okay, y'all gonna invest in yourself and work hard on yourself. And I do see other friends or assistants or mentors or someone coming in and helping you do so. This Three of Cups, yeah, it's throwing you off balance. Listen, I think some of us are self-sabotaging our very happiness. And so we're not sure that we're going to be in a good place before we break bad. We're not sure if we're going to be emotionally ready or financially ready to make that move, even though we know it's destined for us and we're getting all the secrets, right? This is a Tower moment for us. We have a big decision to make. Are we going to try to avoid the Tower moment and withdraw in our shell? Or are we going to step forward and step out into what really is meant to be? And if the energy that's going to help us make these decisions and overcome these issues is us, head over teacup over kettle or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna run for it. It's time for us to make a decision. December is a month of decisions. It is a month of decisions. It is a month of, are you gonna do for you what you know you need to do for you? Are you going to set proper boundaries? Are you going to restructure? Or are you just going to let things go crazy? And I believe that with this King of Wands, could be a fire sign, could be a Leo, could be a Aries, or I can't think, or a Sag as well. Energy, I do have some Leo energy. Doesn't have to be. But this King of Wands, I see as somebody that's very strong and very supportive and very go after your goals. And if you don't have someone else in your life that's like that, you're going to be that person for yourself. And finally, the outcome or advice is Temperance. This is, to me, this is always you making lemons out of lemonade. You figuring out what the secret sauce is. You figuring out what those 32 or however many spices in Kentucky Fried Chicken exist. Like, you figures it out, okay? You're the alchemist. You are creating your own destiny with patience, right? Here we go. 10 of Wands. What did I say? Let other people's crap go. You are coming to the end of the cycle where you're picking up your own and you walking away. I don't care if it's the job. I don't care who it is. I'm not saying to break up with people, but what I am saying is, guys, trying to stop carrying their crap. They have to carry their own load, whether it be financially, emotionally, whatever. They got to carry their own load. And if you're not getting as much out of it as you're putting into it, it's time to keep it pushing. Here we go. We're taking baby steps towards these. We're going to run towards it in our hearts and our minds. We're going to take one step at a time, though. You're going to run towards it in your heart and your mind. You're going to take one step at a time, because this is Four of Wands destiny. And on the bottom of the deck, I have 10 of Pentacles, abundance, 2 of Cups. Some of us are going to find that true love. We're going to get that commitment, or we're going to come into relationship with soulmates and business partners that are meant to work with us, friends that are supportive of us. We're going to be in some perfect unions. We're rethinking routine here. We're rethinking how we're doing our entire life with that Ace of Swords. And the chapter is ending where we keep ourselves tied up in our own brain and think less of ourselves and second guess ourselves, and finally come in an area where we love ourselves completely. And then we have 6 of Swords, victory in the end, rolling right on into 2021. Well, that's what I have for us. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What a fabulous way to end 2020. Now, I will say to you, we are doing some things. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. As an end of the year special, I am offering my Be the Light virtual retreat. We're going to do it in January to kick off that year, right? But I am offering it, right, at a reduced price of $297. You can get your tickets at www.heartofinspiration.net. That's www.heartofinspiration.net, and that's where you can get the tickets for the Be the Light retreat. It's still going to be 2.5 days. You're still going to get the virtual workbook. You're still going to be able to get the videos and have them at your disposal. After that weekend, you're going to get Reiki attuned and all sorts of great stuff. All the information is on my website, so please go there and check it out. I'm only offering that special, though, that very, very special price for the end of the year, so you can come on out and be the light up until December the 31st. I've extended it. I was only going to do it till the 20th, but we're going to do it till the 31st, all right? And if you're interested in taking that next step, even beyond that, right, and you're like, Lisa, I want to get out here and really walk in my purpose and in my plan, I'm ready to identify, clarify, monetize my potential and my spiritual practice. I want you to email me at info@lightworkeracademy.net and ask me about the masterclass, and we'll set up a consultation for you. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you so very much. Namaste. Bye-bye.